What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It's Marcellus with the Mad Church Disease Channel. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. You guys know I normally have been going live with the hot topics during the morning and coming back with a singular kind of focus at night. But unfortunately, I overslept this morning. But what we're going to deal with today is the Newsboys Shaken by Michael Tait's pretty much vanishing. Apparently, they're saying he has skipped town, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. We've got a couple of topics that we're going to be going over today, and we're, of course, are going to be dealing with that. We're going to be dealing about the athletes in the Winter Olympics and how they've been keeping themselves warm at night. We're also going to be dealing with Mike Lindell, who happened to be the founder of My Pillow, and we're going to talk a little bit about Lindell as well. And we're also going to be dealing with the Harvest Christian Fellowship's Greg Laurie, founder, one of the pastors in the Harvest Church is Paul Havasgaard. We're going to be dealing with that situation again. We're going to revisit that because I think we talked about that before. And then we're also going to be dealing with Montell Jordan, who is a former church member of mine at Church of the Harvest back then when it was called Church of the Harvest. God knows what it's called today. So we're going to be dealing with the Newsboys, the Michael Tait Vanishes Amid Scandal. And we're just going to be pretty much taking our time and doing what we would normally do in the morning. We're just going to do it at night. Okay. So it's just that simple. That's literally what we're going to be doing. All right. And so settle in, everybody. I'm so glad that you guys are here with me. And so we're just going to have a great time. So I hope everybody is here and settled in. If you're new to my channel, this channel is dedicated to our forgotten brothers and sisters who stepped out of the safe bounds of institutional Christianity to simply tell the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a church show, but this is a show about church. We talk about all relating trending topics. Whatever I choose to discuss and talk about, that's pretty much what we do over here. The bottom line, this is my juke joint, and this is how I handle what I handle. All right. So y'all make sure that y'all settle in. If you're new here and you want to keep up with all things Mad Church Disease, you can subscribe to the Mad Church Disease newsletter. The link for that newsletter is in the description below. That you will find a digital learn deals link. I believe it says WXYZ on the tail end of that /. You can just simply click on that, and that will give you over to the page, so that way you can subscribe to all of that. If you are subscribe to our text link, you guys know we are waiting to get final approval from the government so that we can go ahead and send the text messages through our text message system. Once that goes through, then I'll be able to finalize all of that stuff. All right. Also, for those of you that are supporting the Mad Church Disease channel, you can do so by any means necessary there on the screen. Shout out to all of you that are supporting the channel. Shout out to Don. Don is our first supporter on tonight. Don, thank you so very much. And we only need 9 more of you all. We ask that every time we go live that at least 10 of you guys would do at least $10. Please hit one of these methods up and support the channel tonight. I do have something very large that I need to take care of this week regarding this channel. And so I want to make sure that we're able to keep things moving. All right. So thank y'all so much. All right. So thank you for the supporters. Thank you for the subscribers, to everybody that is doing that. I appreciate you greatly. Okay. Thank y'all so much. And I might be, it depends on how late this live goes. I might be scheduling a private live after this. So just hang on, because I don't know. It depends on how tired I am by the time we finish this live. But anyway, let me go ahead and say a couple of things while I got y'all here. Y'all ready? Let me say a couple of things. The first thing I want to say is this: that McNutt foolishness has gotten even crazier. I'm not even going to like I said before, I'm not even going to deal with Mr. McNutt. Mr. McNutt is nutty as nutty can be, and if you know, I've said everything that I needed to say in regards to that story. I have nothing more to give Mr. McNutt. And I see that they done dug so deep into this man's past and these children's past. See, here's one thing about the internet. You know, these people are literally going to go researching, and they're really going to go looking for all of this stuff, right? And so you need to know, if you're going to come out here and you're going to do these things and say all of this stuff, you need to know people are going to go do their homework, right? And so it is what it is. Shout out to Stephanie. Thank you, Stephanie, for joining me. Danielle, thank you so very much for joining me as well. Thank you, Regina, for coming in. I appreciate you greatly. Leandria, thank you so very much for joining me. Gerald, shout out to Gerald, who's one of our moderators. Shout out to Gerald. Shout out to the one and only Daryl Moore. Thank you for coming in. Breezy, thank you so much for being here as well. Sister Bia1, thank you so much for being here as well. Lord have mercy. Y'all know I'm bad with these names. Jesus, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you for being here. Kelly, thank you for being here as well. Patsy, thank you for being here as well. I appreciate you, one of our moderators. We appreciate Patsy as well. It looks like Brittany is here. Thank you so much for being here, Brittany. I appreciate you as well. Let me see. As soon as an old school DC Talk Tait fan, I was shocked. Yeah, I know we all were. I'm sure his admissions a few weeks back. Well, yeah, you can bet that too. You are absolutely correct. And I'm only going to deal with the surface of this because we've already did videos on it. So my thing is just to talk about it, hot topics. And, you know, I mean, hey, it is what it is. And this is how I do my hot topics. I just talk about whatever I want to. Rita, what's up? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you being here. Daryl, what's up, man? I appreciate you guys. Please hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Do what Daryl said so I don't have to stop. I've got almost 80 of you guys here and I only have 32 likes. So can I get at least 40 likes, please? We try to get a 50-50 ratio of what we got here. So can you guys please hit the like button? I would really appreciate it. Fred Samuel is in the house. Kathy, thank you so very much for being here. April, thank you for being here as well. So all of you guys that are here, just being me, thank you so much for being here with me as well. Lottie Dottie and everybody. All right, so this is what we do normally at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I believe that's 1 a.m. or 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm typically talking to everybody, you know, during their lunch break in the mornings now because, you know, I have so many other things that I have to do during the day. So I come on and try to talk to you guys in the morning. I didn't get up in time. I was watching The Closer. Now, has anybody seen the series The Closer in the chat? Oh, I think the lady's name is Sedgwick. Her last name is Sedgwick. She's playing like this little quirky police captain. And she moves from like Georgia to California to take over a unit in Los Angeles. And let me tell you something. This show has got me hooked. Number one, it's funny. Number two, it's just quirky. You know what I mean? It's got the little, you know, it's got the seriousness. It's got the humor. You know what I mean? It's got everything. So I normally get sucked in, like really, really sucked in. So I'm definitely sucked in by this program. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. But it's a good series, guys. It is on Netflix. So if you've not seen Netflix, The Closer, you should go see it. Also, I've been watching the Game of Thrones new series that they've got out. I forget the name of it. Oh my God. Why do I do this to myself? I start watching stuff and forget the names. I always forget the names of stuff. And it's a shame because I be watching this stuff and never remember the name. But it's a good series too. Let me see which one I've been watching. Which one have I been watching? It's called The Knights of the Seven Kingdom. And it is, for those of you who are Game of Thrones fans, it is right before, it is the middle time between when the Game of Thrones actually happens. So it's like the time period before the actual Game of Thrones started. So it's like really good. Hey, Regina, good to see you in here. And so that's pretty much what it is. So that you guys know. And so if you're familiar with Game of Thrones, it's like before the Targaryen, it's like when after the Targaryens, you know, reign kind of came to a close. And all of that kind of stuff. Okay, so they're going through that period where the dragons aren't there. You know what I mean? So it's kind of it's a weird period. So for those of you that like Game of Thrones like I do, but anyway, so that's just as simple as that. So I won't keep you guys. Y'all just make sure y'all hit the like button. We are at 83 and 44 likes. I appreciate everybody hitting the like button, and I thank y'all so much for doing that. All right, now y'all know I run across. Well, there's a couple things I need to tell y'all. Our Facebook page has made a complete, I don't know what has happened with Facebook and me, but Facebook has fallen in love with me again. We have grown Right now, I think we increased last week about 100 to 200 people subscribing to my Mad Church Disease Facebook page, which brought us to about 7,500 people who are now following us on Facebook, and it's growing every day. I mean, I'm literally getting notifications like every single moment that this thing is growing. So it's like really amazing. And so, but they've also turned on our monetization, and looks like I might be getting a check from Facebook. Y'all want to know what the amount is right now? Get ready. I'm about to be rich. $22. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. All the content that I put up on Facebook and they done gave me, they gonna give me $22. They gonna give me $22. Thank you, Jesus. I'm rich now. Ninjas. I'm gonna be rich. They done gave me $22. I love it. It's hilarious. But what I'm looking for is I'm looking for some people who can really teach me how to monetize Facebook and make more money, like a real coach and a real person who knows how to, increase Facebook stuff. And so I'm going to be studying that out and looking. I know that's right. Hondo Bosha, $22. I saw that 22. I said, thank you, Jesus. I said, I need to multiply that. Just multiply it, Lord, multiply. So we got a $22 in rising, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what I am going to do, I am going to start putting more reels on our Facebook page. So you guys will get a lot more videos. If you're on Facebook, you'll be able to share those a lot faster if you're on Facebook and stuff like that. A whole $22. Glory to God. Lynn, I felt so privileged when I looked at it. I felt it and I said, oh my God. Well, ladies and gentlemen, get ready. For those of you that are supporting the platform, please do so. You will see the Cash App information is on the screen. It's right below this video. Please make sure that you guys support the channel. I need at least 9 of you to support the channel tonight so we can make sure that we hit our goal. And so we're pushing our goal on tonight. All right. I need you guys to do that. All right. Let's talk about our first story here today. Lord have mercy. Yes, I know. Thank you, April. And thank you for following me on Facebook as well, April, because I'm telling you that Facebook is popping. When I tell you that Facebook, the engagement over there, hallelujah. It went through the roof. I'm like, I can't keep up with all them comments, but I gotta really try to respond to everybody. And really, when I go off of these lives, typically I start responding to emails and stuff like that. And so that's typically what I do. But I'm so far behind on messages with YouTube and Facebook and stuff. I'm just like, oh, I'll get to it. So I'm going to eventually get to it because I'm probably going to put about an hour or 2 into it tomorrow just to respond to comments, like literally like 2 hours worth of just, that's a lot. I'm just trying to tell y'all to sit there and do that all day is a lot. I know that's right. I'm $22 more richer. I'll take the 22. I'll take the 22, Alex. Alex, I'll take 22. I sure will take it. But y'all support the channel. I really do appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. All right, let's talk about, well, that ain't the story we're supposed to be telling. Well, that's the wrong story. What you doing? Thank you. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is a little quirky story. So, one of my roommates has been watching the Olympics, right? I normally don't watch the Olympics at all. Okay, I don't watch the Olympics at all. So but one of my roommates has been watching the Olympics. And I normally watch the Summer Olympics because, those are sports that we typically are in. That's when all the folks are running and jumping and leaping and hopping, that's our kind of stuff. I don't typically watch people, going down a mountain on 2 slick sticks with, and swaying and stuff and about to hit a tree and all that kind of stuff. I don't watch that. I don't watch the hockey. I've been to some hockey games. I have no problem with it, but I don't watch it. Okay. Well, guess what's been happening, ladies and gentlemen, over there at the Olympics? The Olympics has a policy where they give out condoms, ladies and gentlemen. They provide free condoms. Well, guess what done happened over there at the Olympics? Don't tell them I told you. They done ran out of condoms. The condom packages that they give all the athletes to make sure they stay safe, they done ran out. They provided well over 10,000 condoms, and they ran out. Y'all want to hear this? Within 3 days. Somebody over there handling business over there, wherever they are with in the Olympics. I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen. And they said, what's so funny is they done gave these people so many, and they ran out within 3 days. Now, according to the article, This is, they provided a little less than they had in the other seasons in 2024. They said when they were in Paris, they provided a whole lot more, I guess, because, Paris is that, voulez-vous j'ai à quoi, that's Paris for you. Voulez-vous, So y'all know I'm goofy. So Paris, so they don't have as many condoms. So that's the whole situation with that. We got 102 likes. Can I get y'all to get me to at least 75 likes? Bush people, if y'all don't mind, please hit the like button. I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, they ran out. Okay, the athletes are reporting, and it is being said that the athletes are waiting for the Olympic Committee to re-up their supply. So let me tell you something. Not only are they jumping on some slopes and sliding down some slopes over there, they jumping on some other stuff and sliding down some other stuff over there. They don't have, and I kept asking my roommate, I said, have we won a gold medal in anything? Because I'm like, it's not really, it's not normal for the Americans not to win any gold medals. From what I understand, we ain't won nothing yet. And I think that's because everybody over there preoccupied. We didn't won no gold yet, from what I was told. Y'all know if we won anything gold? Because I asked my roommates, they said, no, we ain't won nothing. You know what I think they need to do for real? Make these people focus on the game. I know they're all adults and they're going to do what they want to, but my thing is this. Listen here, focus on the game. I thought you went there to win a gold medal so you could represent your country well. You representing us all right. You representing us right. I'm just saying. The Tootsie Roll, they over there. The Tootsie, pump that, hit that. You know what? Y'all know what it is. They over there having a good old time. Breezy, they super tired. They tired. When I read this article, I said, you have got to be kidding me. And this explains why we have not won nothing. They ain't won nothing. And from what I understand, it's in northern Italy. They're in Olympic Village in northern Italy. They said the International Olympic Committee aims to encourage safe sex and athlete protection, continuing the practice of distributing all of those things for free for the games. I'm sorry, but in my opinion, they tell them to bring their own and buy their own and concentrate on winning a medal. I'm sorry. Is that wrong of me to say that? Win a dadgum medal, sir, ma'am. Win a medal. Don't be focusing on all that other stuff. You need to win a medal. If you don't win a medal, it's kind of weird to me. I'm just saying, it's weird. It's just weird to me. Just saying. Y'all hit the like button. I appreciate it. Y'all got me to 59 likes. Can y'all get me to 75 likes, please? I'd appreciate it. I got 109 of y'all watching me right now. I would appreciate it. But yeah, that's what they're doing over there. Everybody's having a good old time. They're going to blame it on the boogie. They're going to blame it on the moonlight. So what'd you say? Let me see. Oh, I know that's right. And having a good old time. Listen here. Somebody said, and what were those 6 medals in? April, do you have any idea? Keep me posted, because I was told we made when we win these 6 medals, because I was told we ain't won nothing the other day. We must have just won these recently, because when I asked the other day, it was about a couple of days ago. I asked about 3-4 days ago. We hadn't won nothing. That's what they told me. Because my roommate is really into this Olympic things. He was really into it. He's really been into it. Somebody said one of the medals was in condom. This in here, Gerald. Yes, indeed. Somebody said Norway is leading all countries with 19 gold medals. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Somebody said the USA is number 3 in winnings for the Olympics, with winning 6 golds, 5 bronze, and 8 silvers. Okay, I asked about gold. I didn't ask about the bronze and the silvers. I got you, Regina, but no, I said gold medals. That's what I said. I don't bronze and silvers. I'm not. No. I done told you that I don't even watch the Winter Olympics. I don't care nothing about these Winter Olympics, because when they get a heated hockey rink and a heated, where you can slide down the mountains in a heated jacket and heated gloves and all that kind of stuff, then maybe we might start winning some awards over there during the Winter Olympics. But no, thank you. And I think there's one black guy they said and he's won something in one of these sports. I think it might have been hockey. I'm not even really sure, but I think it might have been hockey. Oh yeah, and trust me, I will be there. I will be there. I will be there. I want to see some people run, jump, and leap. Amen. Amen. That's what I want to see. I want to see them have a good time, have a real good time. Amen. And I will be there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about this idiot. Y'all know the man you see on the side of the screen. This is Mike Lindell, the side of his bus. Y'all remember Mike Lindell? This was the My Pillow guy, the My Pillow guy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks as if Mike Lindell raised $356,000 for his 2025 Minnesota gubernatorial campaign. And they said the majority, about 68% of roughly $187,000 of the campaign's funds, he spent purchasing self-copies of his own book. He bought his own book. I thought when you write a book, you're supposed to sell it to other people. I know you're supposed to turn around and sell it to yourself. But do you know why people do this kind of stuff? And preachers and pastors do it too. You know why they do it? They do that so that it'll go on the bestsellers list so they can say, I got a best-selling book. But this dummy done bought all the books himself. So people didn't even buy the books. He bought the books. I'm just saying. And he was a pretty successful guy. But have y'all also noticed that anybody who was ever connected to Donald Trump has just turned into a monumental failure? Anybody notice that besides me? I'm just asking. I'm just saying. He says the book is supposed to recount the fact of how he dealt with his struggles and addiction and his faith journey. But his faith journey allowed him to, do a whole bunch of foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Just a whole bunch of foolishness. How about this? The campaign bought 25,000 to 30,000 copies at $7 each. That was half the retail price. Other campaign expenses was a $20,000 RV wrap and $2,000 vehicle rental. You wrap your RV for $26,000. They charge you $26,000 to wrap this RV. I know some people in the hood that could have spray painted you on the side of your bus. And they probably could have drew you on the side of your bus and it would have looked better than what you see on the screen. I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen. And here's the funny thing. If the finance board in the state of Minnesota says, if you buy all of these copies of your own book, is in the state of Minnesota, it's actually perfectly legal. In other states, it is not legal. So that's why you have to check all of this stuff state by state. But this Mike Lindell, the guy who went crazy, when he had to give a deposition about, when he was saying the Dominion voting machines was all fraud and all of this kind of stuff. Yeah. Okay. And so, just nuts. And he actually ran for the governor, I guess, actually, you all, he is actually going to be running for governor again. It says, and that's just so I feel like these people can try to steal money and make money. He announced his candidacy on December the 11th of 2025. So he's going to be running. And so this is interesting. This is going to be interesting. And somebody help me remind me, that guy, Kevin Federline, isn't he the senator from Minnesota? Isn't he Kevin Federline? Not Kevin Federline. Yeah, the bald man, the one that can't think straight. What's his name? Fetterman. I think his name is Fetterman. Where's Moni when I need her? I think his name is Fetterman. That Fetterman fella is just, I think he's over there in Minnesota too. And he's in Pennsylvania. Lord, I can't get it straight. It's the attack of the white man. I can never see it right. I get my white people mixed up. Y'all forgive me. Pray. And all of the folks, I know my white folks who watch me, I know y'all watching. Y'all know I get every name mixed up and everybody mixed up. So you know, I even do it with the black people. So you are not in a you're not in a category by yourself because I never remember nobody. Somebody say Federline is Brittany. Listen, I get my white people mixed up. I am. I'm trying to tell y'all. Don't get me to having to quote nobody's name because it is not gonna work. Somebody said they need to primary him, and I would agree with that too. I would definitely agree with that. Y'all hit the like button. Shout out to all of you that are watching. Come on, you guys. Let's get the likes up. We're at 68 likes. Can y'all please hit the like button? Let me refresh my screen. Am I looking at this right? Oh, come on, y'all. 67 likes. Please hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate every single one of y'all hitting the like button. Hit the like button, please. Welcome to the Mad Church Disease channel, a channel dedicated to our forgotten brothers and sisters throughout the ages. Want to stay connected to me and the Mad Church Disease community? Well, then join our email community newsletter. Stay in the know with all the updates and fresh content that is created for this channel. It's time you join the private community for the revolutionary family, where we can talk and laugh all in a space that's safe with a no judgment zone. Connect with other members and build lasting friendships. The doors are now open. Want to stay connected and be notified each time I go live? Subscribe to the text community and be notified each time that we go live. Simply add your details for instant updates on all our lives. Are you a budding YouTuber or business professional who would like my thoughts on all things business related? Book a free 15-minute consultation where I can help with social media, YouTube, web design, and so much more. Book your consultation now and build your future. Get away from the rat race and build your business. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking to grow your YouTube channel, to start your YouTube channel, and you need some step-by-step instructions, of course, I have set up a whole community that we meet on the weekends, on Saturdays at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we actually have something called YouTube Office Hours, YouTube Roundtable. Just book your free consultation. There'll be a link in the description. It's the same link from the Digital Learn Deals link. Just click on that. At the bottom of that, there'll be a place for you to go ahead and book your free consultation, and we can talk about it and we can see how we can help you. All right. So that's what we're doing there. All right. So thank you all, and shout out to all of you. Shout out to all of you that are supporting the Mad Church Disease channel. Remember, every time we go live, we always ask that at least 10 of you guys will support the platform. The Cash App information is on the screen. We just need, let me go over here and see where we're at. I think we're still at 9 people. So I need at least 9 of y'all to support the program tonight. So if y'all can please do that, I would appreciate it. And we support and appreciate all that you do. Thank you so very much. All right, moving right on. This is how we do it. Dun, dun, dun. Y'all remember this guy? Dun, dun. Y'all remember this fella? This is Montell Jordan. He's famous for his old, y'all remember This Is How We Do It? This is how, well, Montell Jordan was a fellow church member of mine. And he actually was a member of the Church of the Harvest along with me. And I'm bringing this up because this is good news. For those of you that don't know, he has been battling with cancer for a while. The cancer left, it came back. You know, he's had a couple battles here with cancer, and just wanted you all to know. And this is him and his wife, Kristen Jordan. And he has been battling prostate cancer and redefining what success looks like when you do that. And just based on his personal growth and his personal struggles and so forth. But at this particular time, ladies and gentlemen, he is, from what I understand at this particular time, is now cancer free. Okay. And he has beat it. So on this again, so I just wanted to celebrate him and shout out to Montell Jordan and for doing that, because for those of you that didn't know, he has been battling that for a while. He got diagnosed again in January of 2024, and he had surgery in November of 2024. And then he did all of the therapy and all of the stuff to sort of get himself out of that. You know, the one thing about getting older too, and coming into any type of health situation, it makes it better if you're married. Let me just put it this way. If you single and you get sick, Can't nobody bring you no soup. Can't nobody put no hot towel on your head. You got to do everything yourself. And so I just want, well, I mean, a lot of those, believe it or not, Daryl, a lot of Church of the Harvest members are good people. When I tell you they're just good people, they're just good. They were good people. And so I get a little annoyed sometimes when, I think about what a great church we had. And because the church isn't made up of your pastor, the church is made up of the people, right? And so we had a really good church. And so, yeah, I celebrate the fact that his cancer journey has blessed him. So he's now cancer free. Now, let me tell you what it says. Jordan's cancer journey led to a shift in his definition of success, from material achievements to spiritual and relational significance. His experience strengthened with his marriage and faith and all things that are tied to his life. And he's actually starting to do a lot of mentorship and some other things in the community. So celebrate him. Now, did y'all know? Some of you may not have known this. The song that Deborah Cox sings, "How Did You Get Here?" that was written by Montell Jordan. I think that is still to this day Deborah Cox's only #1 song. Somebody look that up and make sure I'm right. But "How Did You Get Here" is her #1 hit, and it was written by Montell Jordan. Listen at Kimberly talking about this is how God do it. Right? So he is cancer free. And I just was really happy about that because, when you go through a health challenge and you go through some stuff, especially as you get older, you understand things a lot better, especially when other people are facing issues and things like that. So ladies and gentlemen, that's Montell Jordan. Shout out to Montell Jordan. He is doing better. And so we are celebrating that as well. Now let me put up this gentleman so you guys can see this guy. The man that you see on the screen. Now, Greg Laurie, for those of you that are unfamiliar with Greg Laurie is here in Southern California. He normally does these harvest crusades, right? Well, one of his pastors, Pastor Paul Havasgaard, was accused of SA abuse. 22 former wards of Harvest Christian Fellowship children homes in Romania, including 7 women and 16 men. Okay, so there were 22 plaintiffs. Okay, just so that you understand, attorneys representing the plaintiffs and are now saying, I won't get into the attorneys. I'll just simply say this part. The defendants also include Harvest Missions Pastor Richard Scott and some other individuals as well. But Harvest Christian Fellowship and Greg Laurie seek to dismiss 22 federal lawsuits alleging SA abuse and trafficking by former Paul Havasgaard. And his last name is spelled Havsgaard. Lord have mercy. Now, don't get me to telling that. I don't even know now. You ain't gonna get me to lie. Y'all know why I don't pay Greg Laurie no attention. Just like I don't pay a lot of these Christian so-called folks any attention. I just don't. I have a Bible. I read it. I love the Lord and I move on. Jesus plus nothing equals everything. All of these big harvest crusades that they do, it's a bunch of indoctrination and foolishness. And so I don't be fooling with all of that stuff. What's up, AT2? I see you in here. You done snuck up in here, AT2. AT2, let me say something. I be trying to keep up with you guys. I have my bell notifications on. And I'm real frustrated with YouTube right now because I have my bell notifications on, and I will go to watch a video of AT2's, and he already done gone on and gone off. Because I think you have some sort of system, AT2, where you'll just come on live and make one video and then get off of live and then come back on live. So I never know, it's confusing to me. And I'm just like, okay, but I got my notifications on and I be missing it because I don't never be in the chat. And then I be mad at myself. But anyway, let me move on because I do be in everybody, especially AT2's bushes. I be over there in the bushes. I don't know, bro. What is going on with that? I literally do not know. That is crazy to me because I be trying to be over there. Sheridan went live the other day. I have this thing on all notifications and I don't get a single notification. So I know if you all are struggling with my channel, I understand. I understand. Trust me when I tell you, I get it. I totally understand because I'm having the same trouble. The lawsuits accuse the church leadership of negligence and covering up abuse for about 20 years. Okay. He is denying all of the allegations, calling them ugly lies, and claims the lawsuits are motivated by financial gain. The defense argues cases should be dismissed or stayed based upon doctrines like international abstention. I don't know what that is, and judicial economy. So I'll have to look into that and find out what that means. The lawsuits were filed in the beginning of September of 2025. And so he wrote a letter to the judge dated January 20th of 2026. And so, yeah, that's where they are with that situation. Okay. Now, if you're familiar with the Harvest churches, they are a California mega church as well. That's under that Greg Laurie banner. I don't deal with that. But this particular guy dwells in Romania. And so, you know, he's a pastor over there in Romania. All right. So that just lets you know that some of this abuse and a lot of this stuff that goes on, it goes on everywhere. I'm just saying. So, you know, we don't just cover the stuff that happens over here in America. We cover everything. OK. And that's how we get down. Let me talk about my boo. I'm trying to get to her. Y'all give me 1 second. Boo, 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 boo. I'm looking for her story right now. Where is it? Did I forget to put it up? I think, oh no, here it is. Oh, because this is my boo-boo. All right. You love me especially different. I love me some Jill Scott. I love me some Jill Scott. Let's take a long walk. I love Jill Scott. Okay. Jill Scott, who happens to be 53 years old, ladies and gentlemen, she has a brand new album that is scheduled to be out. I told y'all I like Jill Scott. That's why I'm telling you. This is my hot topics. I get to talk about whatever I want to talk about. I likes me some Jill Scott. So, okay, that's all I'm saying. She's going to be releasing a brand new album. It's entitled To Whom This May Concern. This is her first album in nearly a decade. Okay. So this is her first album in a decade. She released this album, ladies and gentlemen, about 4 days ago. So I need for you guys, if you stream music, to go over and stream it and download it. If you purchase CDs, whatever you still do, I don't buy CDs no more, but go ahead and pick that up. Okay. She did an interview with Gail Mitchell from Billboard's magazine, and they talked about it. And so, yeah, I want you guys to do that. She took a creative break. She's staying. And one of the things about people like Jill Scott, who happens to be like really poetic, because if you know her, most of her music are poems. She just literally sitting down writing poems, and she turns that stuff into music. And you know, if y'all didn't know, she used to be Erykah Badu's background singer for years. And so the transition between these two ladies is amazing. I'm also a big fan of Erykah Badu. Can I say that on this podcast? I'm supposed to say that, right? I can say what I want. This is my juke joint. I'm a big fan of Erykah Badu. Listen to me. I don't know what she has going on by herself, but if you Superman, don't get nowhere near Erykah Badu. I think Erykah Badu is living kryptonite. That's what I believe. Everybody that gets anywhere near Erykah Badu's anything, they just crack all the way up. They crack all the way up. Let me tell you something. Lord have mercy. It's got to be sunshine. It's got to be sunshine. Anybody that gets near Erykah Badu goes crazy. I'm just saying, they go crazy. But I love me some Erykah Badu. Oh, yes, I do. And one of her background singers, I think his name is Duran Bernard. Hopefully I said it right. I've been following that little fella since he was in high school. He used to sing at the lunch table. When he started his YouTube channel, if you go all the way back on his YouTube channel, you'll see videos from him when he was in high school. And I used to love to hear him sing. He had a version of Tweet's song, Smoking Cigarettes. I told y'all I like all kind of music. But anyway, but he did a really good job. And maybe I'll put that in the private chat or something and introduce y'all to members only to some of the stuff, the music and artists. But he actually won his Grammy. Absolutely. I was really proud of him. And his father, believe it or not, Daryl was the person that submitted the entry to the academy to nominate his son. It was his father who did that. And I thought that was so cool. Somebody said Jill's concert was good. Okay, good. I love me some Jill Scott. I just really do. But she said she wanted to do it so that it would be more personal. You're going to get some more heartfelt stuff. She says, so it's going to be a little, and anything that comes from Jill is going to be good. And I know it's going to be good. So as a culture, we need to promote it and we need to support it, so forth. So yeah, I like that. I really do. Now, speaking of Tyler Perry, let me go ahead and say this. My sister, don't worry, there ain't no story coming up on this screen about Tyler Perry stuff. But let me tell you something. My sister and I were talking today. I know Tyler Perry has a new movie out on Netflix called Joe's Road Trip, where Joe is on a road trip or something. Black people, I be trying to watch Tyler Perry movies. I'll try. I'm going to tell y'all what I told my sister today. I'm going to try to watch it. Okay? I'm going to try to watch it. The best movie of Tyler Perry's that I have ever seen is A Family That Prays. The Family That Prays with Kathy Bates. That was a phenomenal movie. But I don't get out. But Tyler Perry has a new thing out on Netflix too, by the way, you all. I didn't bring it up here, but it's got a new movie. It's called Joe's Road Trip or something to that effect. But I'm one of these days, like I'm gonna tell y'all what I told my sister today. One of these days, I'm gonna sit down and I'm just gonna binge watch Tyler Perry all day. Because I have not seen none of Tyler Perry's movies. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm trying to think the last movie of Tyler Perry's I saw. I think it's the one where they went on a vacation to do a wedding. But before that, I hadn't seen a Tyler Perry movie, and I couldn't tell you when. Probably since When the Family Prays. And I gave that movie a shot. It was okay. But yeah, I hadn't seen none of that stuff. I hadn't seen none of it. Oh, okay. I don't even know nothing about no One Big Happy Family. I ain't never seen it. And I can't wait till the sun comes out so I can start taking my walks. I'm ready to go walking. Because you guys, I have cut down so much on my food intake and a lot of stuff. And I've just been doing it naturally. I got a video. Oh, speaking of cutting down on your food intake, let me share something with y'all. Hondo Bo Shata. Lola Koto. Lola Shoto. Let me share this with y'all. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got to get it set up. Wait a minute. I got to get it set up. Y'all know who this is? You see that girl thrusting her hips right there? That's Kim Burrell. That's Miss Kim Burrell. Let me say this. How is it that we can get a whole drug to get you to get skinny, but we can't cure cancer, we can't cure measles, we can't cure polio? What in God's name? We could take somebody who has no discipline, won't push their plate back, and turn them into this. Well, see, here's the thing. She just wants to be famous and have money, AT2, because these are same Christian folks who will beat you over the head for singing secular music. I'm just saying. Shout out to Carol for getting a membership. Thank you so very much for supporting the Mad Church Disease channel, Carol. I appreciate you. What is this? This is Kim Burrell. Now, I know she had to lose some weight because she did have some health challenges. I'm just saying, April, the only thing we have cured in the last, I don't know, 20 years has been erectile dysfunction and getting thinner. That shows you where our priorities are. What else have we done in modern medicine that really makes a significant difference in the world? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. I'm just saying. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. Kim really, right now, she thinking she fine because she done lost all this weight. Now, shout out to Kim Burrell. Have all the confidence in the world for yourself because nobody else is going to have the confidence for you but you. But Kim thinks she fine right now. This hip thrusting and these little outfits that she been putting on, I was like, y'all pray for me because y'all know I'm goofy. I said, say what now? This is Kim Burrell. Now, Oprah and some of these other people done said they done stop taking these medications because, you know, some of them have had some after effects and so forth. No, that ain't no Shaka Khan. That's Shaka Burrell. Because she shaka me when I hit the shaka button and I shaka saw her. She shaka me. She shaka me. She shaka me. That's all I'm going to tell you right there. She shaka me. Now, let me just say this. It is no denying that Kim Burrell has a gift. You know what? I got 152 of y'all here and I don't even have 100 likes. Wow. I can live with 52 people saying that they don't want to hit the like. Can y'all get me to 100 likes, please? Lord have mercy. Can y'all hit the like button? Wow. I appreciate y'all hitting it. We're at 88 still. Please hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen, because I have a whole lot more to talk to y'all about. Now we're at 92. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. Somebody says she's such a hypocrite. Well, the thing is, you know what amazes me though? For real. Breezy. Her and CeCe Winans is really unique. Because even though CeCe Winans likes to pretend that she only sings gospel music, CeCe has been singing with Whitney and some of these other people. When I would just simply call it, we'll say it's inspirational, but it's secular music nonetheless. But, and you know, they judge everybody else who sings the secular music. You know what I'm saying? But here she is talking about Through the Fire and she over there thrusting her hips. That is hilarious to me. We got to go back. I want to see the thrusting of the hips one more time. Watch her. She's trying to do the Shaka Khan. Watch That's Kim Burrell. Where's the Kojic elders now? I don't think she's Kojic anymore. Ain't she over there with Michael Freeman? Because, you know, in order for you to get, you know, to get this free, you got to go on to the Word of Faith people and them evangelical folks that's crazy out of their mind. Because I think she's over there with Michael Freeman, Michael and Dee Dee Freeman. That's what I was told. She's over there. She over there Through the Fire and Through the Limit. But that's Kim Burrell, y'all. The Kim Burrell. I'm just saying, when that popped up on my timeline, I said, I was in a shocker. I said, that ain't Shaka. That's surely not Shaka. And I'm a shocker. Well, yes, I am. That's Pastor Kim Burrell. Talking about people got spirits on them and demons on them and all this kind of stuff. That's her. And, you know, and this is the other thing. I don't mind gospel artists going to the wineries and all of these places to do their performances. It's just a venue, right? You bring the Spirit of God with you. But, okay, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna leave it alone. But may the Lord watch between me and thee, while Shaka Khan thrust her hips all over the world from sea to shining sea. Shaka Khan. What did I say? Shaka Khan. I said Shaka Kim. Shaka Kim. Shaka Kim. Shaka Kim. This is Shaka Kim. But I'm just saying. But yeah, that's hilarious, you all. When I saw that, I almost passed out. I'm just saying. So they can't say, you know what I'm saying? They can't say. It is what it is. But let me go up. Where am I at right now? Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, please hit the like button, and we're going to be able to finish our stories within 1 hour. Praise the Lord. Oh, Lord, is this story going to get any worse? Shout out to all of you that are hitting the like button. Shout out to the 105 of y'all. I appreciate y'all. Ooh, Lord, this story. I've covered this story on the channel, but I only wanted to tell y'all this. I think he's a flight risk. He's running. Wes Campbell, who happens to be the owner of the Newsboys and handles all of their management and business assets and so forth. It looks like Michael Tait is selling his $2.9 million mansion in Brentwood, Tennessee. He over there with CC and them. They got all of them mansions over there in Brentwood, Tennessee. What it looks like is they said he's on his way to Kansas City, Missouri. He's moving about 564 miles away from where he was. According to the article, the Brentwood police are conducting several SA assault investigations into the Newsboys singer. Allegations include SA that includes multiple victims over a 14-year period, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that are unfamiliar with the story, I'm giving you the highlighted version. Now, he actually apologized on a recorded call that was made public, and they shared it on social media, etc. What's wrong with all of these people and recording themselves and all of these recordings and these recorded calls? What's wrong with all of these people that don't know in the age of social media when you get on the phone? Listen, I'm leery now with anybody that I speak on the telephone. So I try to make sure that whatever I say, I can live with it if they recording me. You understand what I'm saying? I try to do that because you just can't trust nobody today. You just can't. If you on the phone talking to your cousin and them, you might be recorded. Now, let me tell you something. As your social media presence and influence grows, you need to know anytime you get on any social media platform talking to anybody, you have a chance to be recorded. And guess what? That's why I'm no longer talking to nobody. If you text me, I'll respond. But primarily, I don't do phone calls. Typically, I don't do phone calls. The Newsboys band is in limbo right now. They're saying they've got canceled tours. They've got dropped bookings. They lost the record label support. They're just in upheaval because of one man's actions. Isn't it funny how one person's actions could cause you a whole bunch of mess and drama? I'm just saying. One person's actions could also affect your paycheck and the ability for you to pay your bill. Michael Tait's actions is affecting the Newsboys on whether or not they're going to be able to pay their bills and pay their mortgages and pay their stuff because of this guy. Because, a lead singer and a singer is not easy to replace. Now, I'm hoping that they had some sort of key man insurance on this guy because he was a key man to the the group. You understand what I'm saying? I hope they had a key man policy of some sort on him. Listen here, Lynn. Lynn, don't you be quoting Ryan Chandler over here because I'll be laughing. Ryan Chandler say, what I say once, I can say twice. I know that's right, Ryan Chandler. Shout out to Ryan Chandler. God bless Ryan Chandler. Love me some Ryan Chandler. He used to keep me laughing. I can't speak for nobody else, but he used to keep me laughing. That Ryan Chandler was a hoot. Daryl used to tell me all the time, his voice annoys me. I'd be like, Daryl, he's funny though. Shoot, if you want to, when Daryl got annoyed by certain people's voice on this internet, there was some other people's voice on here I get annoyed by and can't listen to either. But y'all just be paying attention to what's going on. Pay attention to how people are moving in spaces and things of that nature. And I'll be sharing more information with you. These allegations surfaced starting in August of last year. It says that, actually, the allegation started long before last year. They don't even have a specific date, I guess, because some people have been reporting in this stuff for a very long time. He moved in November. So he just moved in November. And so they're saying he's moved. Tait's apology recording was obtained in October of last year. And so several events that he's done and things that he's done has resurfaced in 2024 and also are being resurfaced now in 2026. And they give the address of the mansion, et cetera, et cetera. I'm not going to give out anybody's address. The Brentwood police are investigating right now. So he looks like he's going to be in a little bit of trouble. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? This boy got some money, because it says here he has other properties in St. Thomas as well as the U.S. Virgin Islands. This, he's got one in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. Excuse me, I didn't even say that right. So he's got other locations. Lord have mercy. But yeah. And y'all know these are our trending topics. This is what we typically do in the mornings. So I'm just doing it tonight, even though I normally would do it in the morning. And so, yeah. I'm doing it tonight. And y'all just keep y'all bell notifications turned on, because y'all don't never know when I'm going to do this, right? Shout out to all of you that are supporting the Mad Church Disease channel. We normally get it and ask at least 10 of you guys to support the channel. Please do so, ladies and gentlemen. I just need 7 more of you guys to support the channel, and we will have hit our goal today. If I can get 7 more of you to support the program tonight, we will hit the goal. So if y'all could do that, I would really appreciate it. Thank y'all so very much. And we're moving on, because we got a lot of stuff to do. I've got a $290 something coming through this week that I want to make sure that we get in front of. And I found a new work process for preparing for these shows. I actually got this done really quick. AI is amazing. That's all I'm gonna say. AI is absolutely amazing. Oh, did I drop the link? No, I didn't. Let me drop the link for anybody that wants to come up and say anything in regards to any of the stories that I covered. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not gonna hang on anymore and wait on people. Y'all need to hit the button when it's dropped, right? If you coming up to have any kind of conversation with me, please hit the button and do it expeditiously, because now I'm trying to keep these programs to about an hour or so I can go on about the rest of my day, because I be having a ton of stuff to do. I got a story I've been working on for you guys. It's a murder type situation that something doesn't happen in the church. I'm gonna get to it though. And I shared it with Darielle and some other people behind the scenes, but yeah, it's a lot. This story is a lot. And I'm gonna get it, because it's a lot of clips and stuff that I gotta make and so forth. So yeah, if you're coming up, please make sure that you hit the button and hit it expeditiously. And you can talk about any of the stories that we've covered over the last couple of days, or either this one, but I'm just trying to tell you that McNutt stuff. I told you that McNutt dude was crazy. I told y'all that. I told you that Mr. McNutt was crazy. I've been on social media. They've allegedly pulled up a video of some woman is making allegations against the oldest son, saying that he did something to her daughter, allegedly, that I saw on the internet. I mean, I knew this rabbit hole was going to get deep. Listen to me. Where there is smoke, there is fire. You hear me? There is fire in this situation. Don't get it twisted, ladies and gentlemen. And when I told y'all that, I knew what I was talking about. There's for those of you that haven't seen the with Mr. McNutt holding on to the 2 boys' hands with his little capri pants on and his ascot around his neck. Good question, Kimberly. I don't know. That's a good question. It's almost, but that's what they always do. They always put kids back where they should not be. I'm just saying, and that's my humble opinion. And that's only because they don't want to pay the resources, and they don't want to they don't want to have to deal with it. That's why they do it, in my opinion. That's exactly why they do it. Yeah, that's exactly why they do it. Just crazy. Just absolutely crazy. I think somebody, let me see. Let me see. I'm trying to catch up here. Let me make sure, because I only want to put this on the yeah. Yeah, I just need 7 more of you guys to support the program tonight. Please do so. I'd appreciate it. Let me see. Is this did I do something wrong on the other side? Hold on, no. But I don't know why they put these children back in these homes. I really do not. And it's disgusting, because it's almost like don't nobody care about the kid. They do whatever they do with no consideration for the child. None whatsoever. I don't care how he get. And then one picture, believe it or not, y'all, this guy is such a narcissist. Let me tell you what I saw. I saw a picture of McNutt hugging the young man. Oh, he put this online. He had his hands on him. They had embraced on the internet. If you say so. If you say so. If you say so. If you say so. And let me tell you, I got a couple of things I need to tell y'all before we get off of here. On Saturdays and Sundays, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to edit some of the old videos that I have on the channel and turn them into new videos. So on Saturdays and Sundays, you'll sort of get a replay of some old, like best of Mad Church Disease. So we're going to do like a best of series, and you guys will find those on the channel. So make sure you guys support those on the weekend. Listen here, Kelly G, all I can tell you is listen, for real, if I'm gonna keep it straight 100, I'm so sick of these preachers who can't keep, listen, keep all your escapades and all the stuff that you're doing to yourself. It's amazing to me how these people want to involve other people into their lives, but and what really kills me too, everybody want to act like they're so moral and they're so great and they're just so, this and that. And then when you pull back the onion layer, all of these ninjas stink. They all stink. And what did I tell y'all on this channel all the time? The people that are the most visible in our country are the least credible. And I stand by that. I absolutely stand by it. I stand by it. I stand by it. I do. I just stand by it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's our Newsboys Shaken. Michael Tait vanishes amid scandal. He took off running. He done moved down to Kansas. He done uprooted his whole life. But see, here's the thing: you can run, but you can't hide. Sooner or later, you gotta have to face the facts of what you did. It's gonna have to come. It's at some point. It's gonna have to come to fruition. People are gonna have to see it. So it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. And I love the fact that we get to highlight these things and talk about them in a real way. And it is what it is. I know it just makes you mad. Lynn, it really does. It just makes you mad. Hey, CC, you're going to be in the replay game. But I appreciate every single one of y'all. Y'all, thank you. Please make sure that y'all hit the like button on your way out, and I'll see you guys either in the morning or tomorrow afternoon. Y'all know how we do around here. Shout out to all of you. I'm working on some things behind the scenes for the channel as well. And so you and I will chat. We most certainly will handle our business accordingly, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So since nobody hit the button, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here and get me some rest at 6:05. And I did it perfect. So that way I can go watch some more of The Closer. Y'all need to watch The Closer. It's really good. I like The Closer. But I'll see you guys in the morning. In the morning. Oh, by the way, I'm not being washed away. It is storming here in Southern California, but I'm good, okay? Because I know every time it rains, people start sending me a whole bunch of mess because the news start telling y'all we all sliding down the hill and the mountain. No, I'm okay. I don't know why they let the news get away with that. They make everything so salacious. And then, and shout out to Patsy, because Patsy sends me a message. She was like, Marcellus, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. But they just make people do stuff. They make folks do that. It's crazy. But I love and appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank y'all so much. And I'll see you in the morning. Thanks everyone for watching. Your support means the world to us. Please make sure that you hit the like button, and please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit the bell icon, and make sure you press all notifications, so that way you will never miss any of the exclusive content that comes on my channel. Make sure that you never miss a video. Now, I try to go live every day about 2:30 Pacific Standard Time, which is about 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. And then I come back at night at around 8:30 Pacific Standard Time, which is about 10:30 Eastern Standard, with some more exclusive content. So if you want more Mad Church Disease show content, we'd love for you to become a member, a revolutionary member of our channel. Please make sure that you hit the join button that's right next to the subscribe button, or somewhere around here, so that you guys can receive access to special community posts. You guys get all of the access to my community only lives, because we've got some sipping chats that we're going to be doing, and you guys will get exclusive content. So just make sure that you head on over to the channel page, click on the join button, and make sure that you do that. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate your love and support, and I'll see you on my very next video.
We are Mad Church Disease, helping you understand that Jesus plus nothing is everything. This is a show for everyone, believers and non-believers, from churched to the unchurched. Help us grow the channel by supporting our non-profit causes and create more consistent content. Donate by Cash App or PayPal, or buy us a coffee at buymeacoffee.com.